Welcome to another installment of the United Way's Community Impact Series, Advancing the Common Good. My name's Katie Gallagher, and I'm the marketing specialist at the United Way of the Lewis and Clark area. With us today, we have Kelly McBride, and Kelly is with the YWCA of Helena. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So a lot going on at the Y right now. We see it in the news all the time.
Good.
Yes. But just to give viewers an idea of what you do in the community before we start talking about some of the activities right now,
Sure.
Can you just give a little overview about the mission?
So our true mission is to prevent homelessness and for those that are homeless, give them a chance to move forward. So our heart of our program is our WINGS program. We provide transitional housing for women experiencing homelessness and their children, if they have children. We once they come into our program, WINGS, Women Initiating New Growth and Stability, we get to work with each woman on an individual basis and help her move forward, help her define some goals, help her to address some 100% of our women have experienced trauma, childhood trauma, and a lot of their coping skills, the reason that they're homeless is because they're continuing to use coping skills that they learned when they were 3 or 5, and they're not working for them anymore as an adult. So we get to work with them on those coping skills, getting them connected with the community, and we're in such a wonderful community. We get to work with all of our partner agencies, United Way partner agencies, So getting them connected, helping, getting them over to Career Training Institute, to Job Service, to Good Samaritan, to wherever it is that they need to be, we're connecting them with that. The ages range considerably. In the 6 years I've been with the Y, the youngest has been 15 and the oldest has been 81. So wide range of ages, wide range of reasons for experiencing homelessness, and we get to help each woman with that. So WINGS is just a tremendous program for our community. One of the things it's kind of a plus and a minus, we have a waiting list. So we know we're doing a great job.
Yeah.
The frustration is we have a waiting list. So that averages about 25, there's about 25 women on our waiting list at all times. And again, they can come with kids, without kids, whatever their situation is, we're there to help.
And so there's 25 people on the waiting list. How many people are you able to serve before the renovation?
Before the renovation,
facility?
Yeah, that's a great question. So before the renovation, we were serving 33, we had 33 rooms.
Okay.
Some of those rooms were tiny, just too small. After the renovation, we will only have 26 rooms, but several of them will be larger. We've got some real family-centered rooms, so moms with little ones, oftentimes mom doesn't just come with one child, she comes with several. So we've got a kind of a family wing, so we'll be better able to serve moms with their kids. One misconception is that we only serve moms with daughters, and that was the truth at one time, but it isn't anymore. We serve moms with boys, and we're having the building designed so that we can better accommodate that.
That's awesome, and let's talk about the renovation in a second, but I also want to note that you guys are an awesome United Way partner agency, and also with that collaboration that you're talking about, working with Good Samaritan and other nonprofits in the community. Do you want to talk a little bit more about any of the other partnerships that you have?
Oh, well, I'll just say, and it goes back to that waiting list too. So if someone is on our waiting, we always ask, are you safe? Sometimes a woman is safe. She's couch surfing, but she's feeling like she's okay until she can get in. Other times she's not feeling safe. There's an abusive relationship, or there's something else going on. There's no couch to sleep on.
Yeah.
So that's when we call Friendship Center. That's when we call Good Samaritan. We call Family Promise. We reach out to those agencies to see if we can get somebody placed. God's Love is another organization we work with.
Yeah.
So getting people safe until they can get into our program. It's not ideal, but luckily we all work together. So we're there to support the community, and all of the other things that come up in a woman's life that she's needing, everybody's there to work together to help her move forward. So it's a pretty great collaboration among the partner agencies.
Definitely. And the 2015 Point in Time Homeless Survey, which is a survey that occurs every January that attempts to count people experiencing homelessness in our community, those numbers just came out for the Helena community. It's 626 people in the community on a single night were counted as homeless. And we know that number is probably larger,
Yes,
much larger. And so really speaking to the need and the work, the importance of the work that you're doing, that God's Love is doing to serve individuals in homeless situations in our community.
There's a problem with homelessness in our community, and the community is coming together to address it. And I think we're doing a good job, and we're moving forward, and we're going to keep doing better.
Yeah, so talking about doing better, the renovation. So it's been in the news recently. You guys are moving to have this renovation done. You're going to be back in your same facility?
Yes.
Okay.
So our building was built for the YWCA in 1918.
Okay.
We moved in January of 1919. I wasn't there, but I feel like I was partially. So it was a vision of these fabulous women in our community that knew we needed a safe place for women to stay. And they had this building designed. There was no kitchen. There was a cafeteria in the basement. And the community would come and eat there. The women would eat, purchase their meals at the cafeteria. As time has gone on, that cafeteria closed down. Renovations were needed. Maintenance was needed that didn't happen. So when I walked into the building 6 years ago, it was pretty sad. We had a new boiler, thanks to the city of Helena, and a lot of great community support, but it needed a lot more. So we have worked for the last 6 years to secure grants. Department of Commerce has been fabulous. The community has been wonderful. Different private foundations, just individuals, our banks in Helena all came forward, different businesses. I'm always nervous I'm not going to thank all of the right people, but this community has been phenomenal. So our goal is 3.1 million. We're 82% of the way. Wow. So that's really good.
Yeah.
And because of that, we are able to start the renovations. The women moved out of the YWCA a week ago Monday. They're staying at a local motel, and they're all together. They're all on the same floor at this motel, which is great. Our advocates are able to go to the motel and work with them. We have a counselor on staff, and she's, so again with partner agencies, she's with Rocky Mountain Development Council at the Eagles. So they gave her an office at no cost. And again, just so much is going on.
Yeah.
So the women are out. We moved almost all of our stuff out. We realized we had some fabulous pieces of furniture and decor that really didn't fit the remodel and moving back into the remodel. So the building is amazing. It's historic, but it just needs to be vibrant. We're going to keep the historic look, the wood paneling, the fireplace, but we're updating the sinks and the bathrooms, and we're putting in, I mentioned there was no kitchen, a huge kitchen thanks to the Tracy Foundation. We're getting a kitchen that all of the women can share and do some great work there. Yeah. So in all of this, we had a tag sale, and I was stressing about getting everything done for the silent auction and this tag sale, and I got a text message from Helena Food Share, did we need any help? It was like, yeah. And so Helena Food Share, 3 of their staff came over and helped us.
That's awesome. And was that for the sale of the Century?
Sale of the Century.
And that was recent, like Saturday. Yeah. And that went well.
It did go well. We made our goal. So that was exciting. So all of that money goes towards the renovation. But it was just such a great thing to have. And Good Samaritan sent some of their people over to help us with the pricing because we weren't sure what we should charge.
And they're professionals.
They know it. So. It just was an amazing process of partner agencies coming together to help. And so we're out of the building. Our offices are now located in Wilson Hall, which is right behind the YWCA and St. Peter's Episcopal. Okay. They've donated the space for us. And the women are at the motel. Plaster Pantry is, we provide free toiletries to anybody in the community. Plaster Pantry is at Good Samaritans for the next 6 months.
So another example of working together.
Yep, that was just a phone call, and they're like, okay, we have the room. So we're continuing, same hours, same everything. It's just at Good Samaritan. We will be back in the building in 6 months. So November 1st is the expected date. Diamond Construction has the keys. They have 24/7 access to the building. And they start officially tomorrow, but they have definitely been in the building and checking things out. And we swung the hammer this morning, put some holes in the wall, which really felt good. And Diamond was there, and they brought a golden sledgehammer. So Yeah.
Awesome.
That was fun.
And so 6 months, you mentioned you're 85% to your goal. So is there anything that the community can do to help you reach your goal?
Absolutely. We're so close just to be finished, so that I don't have to come back and ask next year or the next year. I just want to be done this year. So people can buy a brick. We have a brick campaign, and those are $50 for a regular size brick, $100 for a larger brick, and $200 for a corporate logo on a big brick.
Yeah.
So just call the YWCA 442-8774,
okay,
and we'll hook you up with a brick. So that's one thing going on. Any kind of donation is always helpful. We can't do what we do. We have a fabulous building, but the reason for the building is our programs.
Yeah.
Our programs necessitate the building being brought up to ADA compliance. There's no way to enter our building without taking a step up.
Okay.
There's no elevator, but there will be in 6 months.
That's great.
I know.
Yeah, so much exciting stuff going on at the YWCA. Ability for community members to help out by donating to get you to that 100%.
Yep.
So thank you for coming in today.
Thanks for having me.